Hey there, Denise Dominguez here. I was on the phone with my best friend last night, and she had told me about two people that she was with. One was on the phone, and one was in person with her, and women. One's a young woman in her early 20s, and one is probably in her early 40s. Both of these women had stories, and both of these women are living in shame and blame. They're not telling their stories, they're keeping it inside. And I just thought of you, and I thought of, I need to make this video, and I need to tell you to tell your story. So that's what today's message is about. And I want to encourage you to tell your story. And I know that in the beginning, because I know when I told my story, I even, the first time I ever told my story like out loud was in an email to a mentor of mine. And I even wrote with shaking hand, here I go. So even just putting it on a computer, even typing it on a computer, I had anxiety, I was nervous, I had a shaking hand as I'm typing, because when you tell your story, you go back to that moment, you go back to that story. And at first it is intimidating and it is scary, but it's also how you get it out. Holding it in, not sharing it, not talking to anybody it's like a cancer inside of you. It's like it's bubbling inside of you. So tell your fucking story, girl. Tell it. You own it. Own that story. It's yours. Nobody can take it away from you. It's yours to share. It's yours to work out. It's yours. My advice is to get it out there. That's what I did the first time, like I said, when I had a shaking hand telling my story. Turns out I turned my story into a business. Not everybody does that, but you certainly can. At the very least, you can heal yourself through telling your story. So don't be afraid. Don't be scared. You are not to blame for your story, what happened to you, whatever that is, and it's not your fault. So it's just your story. It's your story, and it's your journey that you're going through. So I know from being in groups of women that have gone through a hell of a lot more shit than me, and telling their story, you'll cry, or they cry, and they go through all those emotions, and that's normal. That's what is supposed to be happening. Some of them even throw up. Some of them even just, it comes out, and that's what it is. You're releasing the toxins of your story, and you're getting them out, and that's where the healing begins. So tell your story. Find somebody that you trust. If that's too much for you and you want to go in baby steps, which is perfectly fine, write it down, type it up in Word doc, email it to somebody maybe. Whatever you do, just get it out. Even if it's little by little, get it out. If you do have somebody in your life that you can trust and you can talk to them about this story, then do it. But the more you tell your story, the more you're getting it out and the more you're healing yourself. All right, that is my message for you today. Tell your fucking story, girl. It is yours. It is your story. You own it. So own it. All right, you always know how to get in touch with me, right? There's a little pop-up link. It says let's chat on my website. You can always go there and schedule a time to talk, a discovery call. It's a 30-minute discovery call, absolutely free to you. Also by email, my website is denisedominguez.com. You can always find me on Facebook. I'm always, always, always here for you. YouTube, all kinds of social media. Denise at denisedominguez.com is my email, and let's connect. All right, have a beautiful day. Look how gorgeous it is today. I love it here in North Carolina. All right, have a great day. I adore you.